Yeah, so I feel I can speak on it, so to say, like Conan used to say. Let me speak on this. This black and mild wrote in cigar paper because I'm supposed to stop smoking black and milds. So I had an encounter. Well, let's start from the beginning. I get in my feelings on Facebook, and I think Facebook is a place for your brain to relay its feelings and messages and not have to worry about any blowback, any repercussions, any consequences, so to speak. Now, I ain't finna get on there and name nobody and say their address and indicate a date and say I'm gonna do something destructive or harmful to them. Too smart for that. I happened to put a post up in where high school reunion and high school homecoming and all that shit coming up. Somebody asked me, "Hey man, you going to the giant?" I'm like, "No, I'm not going to that shit." First of all, that school did not nurture me right. It didn't educate me right. It didn't feed me right. Everybody know school. Even this, what I'm gonna say. School, nobody. Some motherfuckers do like school lunch, and some people couldn't stand it. They'll leave, go eat somewhere else. They'll bring their own lunch. Some people wouldn't eat, which is crazy. By the time school lunch came around and you were in high school or whatever, I was hungry as hell, so I had to eat it. So just like in the hospital. Okay, hold on. School, you hungry, you had to eat, they provide lunch, you eat it. You may not be fond of it, but it served its price. It served its purpose. Let's see. The army. I ain't been in the army, but I can imagine people don't like eating the rations in the army food. The hospital, you sick in the hospital, hungry as hell, but they bring you some rabbit ass nasty food, you eat it. And prison. You in prison, if you fucking hungry and they bring them damn trays or whatever it is, you gonna make do with what you can to fill your belly, man. So, let's be real. School institution. Army, what you call this? The federal, the police, the army, the navy, all that institution. Hospital, institution. Prison, institution. But that's a whole nother topic I just thought about while I was dwelling on this. But yeah, I got in my feelings about being asked, am I gonna go to a school which I feel did me wrong and was done wrong while I was there? I pretty much snapped and I was like, hell no, I ain't going to this school, junk hell. I wanted to blow the motherfucker up when I was back there in 92 to 96. But I ain't fucking with none of them people, so I ain't going to none of that shit. And yes, people from this school have so much pride when they seen that. Hey, wait a minute. That's the dude who duped the class clown. He broke into the goddamn vending machine. Yo, I broke into the damn vending machine. No. Somebody else broke into the vending machine, but nonetheless, all the contents that were encased in the vending machine, I passed out to hungry students around the school. And I was laughed at and scoffed at and picked at because of this. Belittled and ridiculed, belittled and ridiculed by my own peers for feeding the homeless, hungry kids at high school. And yes, I got in trouble and I was a martyr. I was the one suspended and fined. I had to pay the money back and I was suspended. But when I came back, there was a sense of respect for me. You know, not from the dumbass jocks and shit that wasn't passing their test but could catch a football and throw a football, dumb motherfuckers. I was actually doing something worthwhile that let me know in my heart, even back then, that I'm going to outlast you motherfuckers. No. That I'm meant here to do something special. I don't want to be narcissistic. But let me finish telling you about the story about me and how everybody picked on me. So, when I said that post, people that go to this school have so much pride and shit, and then remembered the dichotomy between them and me. and they involved police in. They got together 9 of their friends, which would equal 10, and they called the police on little old CP. What was the other antics I did? Well, okay. Okay, well, I'll just tell you this. On the last day of school, everybody was making plans to bring water gun. We was gonna have a water fight. So that's super soakers, water balloons, water guns, all that shit. School staff found out about this. The principal got on the damn radio like a couple days before the end of the week of school. He was like, "Don't nobody bring nothing to do with no water, no water bottles. Girls, if you're pregnant, your water better not break. Don't bring no water guns, or you will be automatically suspended." That's healthy cough. So, upon hearing this, everybody made a bet. Not only are we not gonna, you're a sucker if you don't bring it or participate in this water fight the last day of school. The target was put on Mr. Belding, the principal of Bayside High School. This is where the original plot for Saved by the Bell come from. And I was Screech. So listen, I did not decide to take on the task of hitting the principal with a water balloon or squirting him with the water gun or nothing. But last day of school come around, it was pandemonium when it let out. Everybody was running around doing everything. Here I am, the martyr, the civilian of the high school. I'm like, neutral. No, I'm like the outcast with a black, dressed in all black with a black hoodie on. I have no weapon to defend myself in this water fight, which is all in fun, nothing harmful. So upon going around the corner and crashing into somebody, and he got like a book bag full of water guns and John, I picked 2 of them up and 2 water balloons and proceed to try to get to the bus unscathed by this water fight. And just as fate would have it, I run smack dab into the principal. And then it was like he caught me here like, hey, Jones, put it down. I was like, oh, yo, Then I seen my opportunity. I'm like, yo, we already got bad blood, so I'm like, you know what? So, 2 water balloons, water gun ran past his ass, squirting on him with the water gun as I run and hop on the bus. Now, what happened? Because I remember, did I hop on the right bus or did I hop on the wrong bus? Because he hopped on the bus also. I believe I hopped on the right bus and hopped out the window. And he got on that bus and that bus closed and left, and I went and got on another bus. Yeah, something like that. What was my whole point of this story? Was it high school bullying? Could be. Was it forces are? Maybe that's it. That sounds more like it. So ever since high school, no. I've totally. Hold on, man. I probably. Let me see if I remember. If I put my shades on, I might remember. Because I feel kind of naked right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Okay, the shades. By putting the shades on, you helped me remember my initial subject I wanted to talk about was people from high school contacted police and said they feared for their life that I was going to do something at the homecoming, and the police came and talked to me. We had a nice grand talk. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I'm at now. I'm older. When I was younger, wait a minute. I'm not gonna. I was. I was on the opposition of, but in the opposition of police, but police killing people. So I'm the opposition for. But the officers who are, I guess, good and kind and whatnot. That's what you talking about? It's because you was gonna give a shout out to the officers. I wasn't gonna give a shout out to the officers. I was gonna be like appreciative of the officers that were set, and we can talk and come to an amicable decision. That I had no intentions of doing this. Healthy cough. But yeah, we came to the decision that I had no problem They searched my premises, didn't find anything wrong. They did open a drawer, and he was like, aha! He says, here are my plans to go to the grocery store. And then he threw that piece of paper away. He was like, that one there. He pulled another piece of paper out. He'd be like, plans to make a bomb. Add spaghetti sauce ingredients. So he threw that paper away. So then he found another piece of paper that had my raps on it. He started reading it. And at first he was like, this is really tight, dude. You really should do something with this. So then I showed him some of my music and whatnot. And check this out. When I told him this was all a PR stunt for something that I had planned to do musically and come out with, the officers informed me don't go that route. You know what I'm saying? It was like a fake death, planning a fake death of a fictional character of my rap name. I should be able to kill him off and put him whatever and come in as somebody else, but they told me don't go that route, so we got to find another way. Yeah, upon I told him it was a PR stunt for my music, he was like, well, let me hear some music or whatnot. Now I'm sitting up there, I was like, I got music on my phone, or I gotta go get a CD. We gotta sit in the car. I mean, what you want me to bust it or freestyle for you right now? No, I'm not gonna do that for you because your ears are not privy for that. You know what I'm saying? So my girl, who they're trying to calm the situation down, she went and got her phone, and they hear to check me to see if I'm crazy, if I got terroristic threats, if I got plans of a bomb or anything. The first out of all the songs I got, the first song she ran and go to and played for him was Fire. Walk inside the club and set that bitch on straight. Fire, fire, some shit like that. That was the words. And he was listening to it like I'm like, yo, that's not the song to play. Go to another song. No, that's not good. What if they came here to see if I'm an arsonist and you'll play Fire for them? No, play something like a nice, good little Jesus song or a love song or something like that. That's what you need to do. More peaceful side. But I totally forgot the whole reason I cut this camera on. But I think if not nobody else been entertained by this little interview or a statement, I have. Because I can just imagine when I go back and I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's raw, uncut footage. That's nice. Even though you didn't get your point. But I think people that hated on you in high school will still hate on you in the future and call police on you for fuck shit. So fuck them. And I never say nothing bad again about anything. I would have to make a page where I make a disclaimer. So it should have been a disclaimer said before I said this. So if not, in the future, when you hit play on this, the disclaimer was said at the end. So if you watch it at the end and it replay, you've seen it before it started. That's plain logic, man. Any person worth their weight in salt should be able to understand that. So I thank you for letting me vent. Let me think more on my own.